Hey you guys, welcome back. If you guys are new, my name is Lauren and I'm a nurse that's here for all your science-backed skincare reviews. Today's gonna be a fun one because we're gonna be talking a lot of brand new skincare. And I know a lot of these releases you guys were very excited about, like the new Averse releases. This is a new anti-aging line by them. We have the new Pharmacy Sweet Apple Clean Makeup Melt Away Balm. I was so intrigued by this. And then some things I touched on recently, like these two cleansers, but lots of new things. And the Sunday Riley SPF, I feel like is such a polarizing product right now. It's either getting these super positive reviews or really negative reviews. You guys will hear if it's going to go into my hits or my misses. We'll talk about that. A new eye cream by Henriksen. Lots to get through, so we'll just go ahead and get right into it. Let's first talk about the Sweet Apple Clean by Pharmacy. This is their new Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm. This is essentially the same product as the Green Clean Cleansing Balm. That product is like a cult favorite. I know everybody loves that product. My biggest pet peeve with that product though, the smell. I just felt like it smelled like a citronella candle. Like, I don't know, the smell really turned me off. It was always such a nice formula. I really liked how it broke down makeup, how it left this nice creamy residue on my face. So when I saw that they were releasing a new sweet apple fragrance version of this formula, I was so excited. And oh my gosh, you guys, this smells like a candy apple. It smells so amazing. It reminds me of this Bath and Body Works body splash I used to wear in high school. It was some apple fragrance. I can't remember the exact name of it, but this beautiful like fruity smell. It smells so great and it's in that cult favorite formula. I really love this. This leaves a nice hydrated feel to the skin. It doesn't leave your skin feeling stripped. And when you add water to it, it turns into this nice milky lather. It's just really pleasing to use and it's fun to use too. It has this fun like hot pink color. The center of this is apparently yellow. It says it has a yellow core. I guess kind of mimicking like the core of an apple. I don't know. It kind of makes it fun. Unfortunately, this is limited edition. I hope this sticks around because I just cannot get behind that Green Clean scent. I know a lot of people love it, but for me, this is so much more pleasing to use. I really love this. I love the formula and I love that it leaves my skin feeling hydrated. It does the job. It doesn't sting the eyes, which is so important to me in a cleansing balm. Really love this. And then the new cleanser by the Inkey List, the Fulvic Acid Cleanser. I've really been enjoying this. I've been using this for the last couple of months. It's just a nice gentle cleanse with nice ingredients. There's sunflower oil in here, sweet almond oil. So these oil rich components of this gel cleanser make it a hydrating gel cleanser. A lot of gel cleansers I don't get along with because they strip my dry skin, but this is so soothing on the skin. And actually this fulvic acid is a really soothing ingredient as well. You'll see these peat particles, which is the fulvic acid in here, and we know peat is nutrient rich, it has anti-inflammatory properties to it, antimicrobial properties to it. This fulvic acid is popping up everywhere in skincare, so it was cool to see in here. I originally thought these like peat particles were going to be like almost like a physical exfoliant and they're going to be harsh on the skin, but this feels super smooth on the skin. Even though you see those like little dark flakes in here, you can't even feel them. I love that this contains those oils. It's just really pleasing to use. I like this a lot. So I'm excited about this. It's a nice gentle cleanse. This is not going to break down a full face of makeup, but if I want a nice light cleanse, I've really been liking this. And then let's talk about these two products by Versed. Versed released these new anti-aging products. The first one is an advanced restoring serum, and then we have this advanced night cream. This is an anti-aging night cream. Let's first talk about this serum. So this is actually a derivative vitamin C containing serum. It's meant for daytime use. It says a smooth 2 pumps onto clean, almost dry skin. Let it sink in for 1 minute before your next step. I have really been enjoying this. There's not too many products that I would replace my Timeless vitamin C for, but this is a different serum in that it contains all these different antioxidants. There's ferulic acid in here. You have your vitamin C derivative. Then you also have this microalgae. Algae's popping up everywhere, as you guys know, but algae is known for its skin plumping benefits, its anti-aging benefits, but if anything, it's just going to moisturize your skin. It has this rich like emollient texture for a serum. It's really beautiful. I've been excited to use this. I've actually been finding myself reaching for this a lot. It makes your skin have this like nice sheen to it. Not super glowy, but it's a nice little something extra for the day. And I was impressed that they use these newer ingredients. It's fragrance free, and I don't know, I feel like the ingredients that they packed in here are really nice. So if you want a nice hydrating antioxidant serum from the drugstore, if you just want that antioxidant boost before your SPF step, I did really like this. It's not going to miraculously like take away your wrinkles, let's be honest, but if anything, you're going to get a nice antioxidant protection from this. It's just a little extra something in your daytime skincare routine. Is it necessary? Absolutely not, but I do feel like the price is fair. A little extra bonus in your daytime routine, and I like the nice sheen that it gives my skin, and if anything, I just like that extra hydration. So yeah, I was definitely pleasantly surprised by this. And then the night cream. This is the Recovery Mode Advanced Night Cream. This is fermented purple tea, green coffee, and microalgae. So again, with the algae in here, that kind of is a trend along a lot of their moisturizers. One of my favorites, the Skin Soak Moisturizer, has red algae in that, and that is such a soothing, hydrating moisturizer. I love that so much. So this moisturizer had some tough competition, but I do really like this. When I first started using this, I was like, I don't know, I still like the Skin Soak. I like that that has more of like a silkiness to it. I felt like I was getting more hydration, but the more I use this, I do feel like it does, there's something about the bounciness and elasticity that this gives my skin. It's so smoothing on the skin. Like, I felt like every day, the next day I would wake up and my skin would feel just extra smooth and hydrated. So I'm like, maybe there is kind of like almost like a tightening effect to this. So I'm excited about this, but the only con, the Skin Soak Moisturizer just feels more silky and emollient feeling. This dries down to like a little bit of a tacky feel, and I know a lot of people don't like that. I'm not big on the tackiness either. It's ever so slightly, but it does stick around, so if you're not a fan of that, you might not like that. But my daytime results, the next day results, is what excited me about this product. I do feel like this did something to the, almost the texture of my skin. It made my skin more smooth, bouncy, and overall more hydrated. But I will say I was a little bit maybe initially turned off by that tackiness, but I'm really glad I didn't give up on this because I am really enjoying this. And the packaging is great. The Skin Soak Moisturizer is in a jar package. It's nothing wrong with that, but I don't know, this is a little bit more fun to use. It has this pump package, and it allows you to pump out the perfect amount. I really just need one pump, and it covers my entire face, and I get plenty hydration and occlusiveness from this. So yeah, I've really been liking this. Oh, and on the Verse website right now, they're selling this duo that contains the serum with my favorite Skin Soak moisturizer, so that might be something to check out. But yeah, I don't know, I did really like these. I'm excited that Verse now has like an anti-aging line. I'd love to see more, maybe like an AHA product from them, or something that's like packed with peptides. But yeah, Verse always excites me. They always have really nice products. I love their ingredient lists. They're fragrance free. Everything is super gentle. So yeah, can't wait to use these even more. Love these. And then next up, the new Ole Henriksen Wrinkle Blur Boccuccio Gel Eye Cream. So this was a huge hit for me, and this is another one I did not expect to love, but this is like a juicy burst of hydration for your under eye. This is a gel cream, but the fact that the silkiness and the velvety feel underneath your eyes sticks around is what made me fall in love with this. It gives your under eye like this beautiful hydrated sheen, this hydrated feel, and it just keeps my under eyes moisturized all day. Have I seen, you know, any anti-wrinkling, any decrease in my crepiness? I don't think so, but if anything, it's helping my hydration. This does contain Boccuccio, and we know that there's not a ton of science-backed evidence on Boccuccio. There's one promising study out there, but I appreciate that the Boccuccio is high up on the list. Usually you'll see Boccuccio, like, you know, they promote it in their marketing, and it's like way down at the bottom of the ingredient list, but this is high up there. It's also got peptides in here, and there's also allantoin, which is a nice soothing agent. There's fragrance in here. Did they have to put fragrance in an eye cream? They probably could have left that out, but I never get any irritation from this. This, if anything, feels really soothing and gentle underneath the eyes. I don't know, I've always had such a love for Ole Henriksen's eye creams. A lot of their other products I'm like, I could do without, but something about their eye creams and what they do for the under eye, I'm such a fan of. And especially this one, I think this is gonna beat out my Banana Bright eye cream. This wears so nicely underneath concealer, it's really smoothing, and I love that hydrated feel to this. It's really, really nice. So yeah, I really love this. I love that it's in a pump package, and it's it's really a joy to use. So this was a big hit for me. And then the Paula's Choice and Mega Plus Complex Cleansing Balm. Just mentioned this in my favorites video, so I won't spend too much time on this, but I just wanted to say that I still have been loving this. This is a huge hit, a great release from Paula's Choice, and I love that there's so many different oils in here, jojoba seed oil, metaphone seed oil. It gives this nice gentle lather where you feel like it's effective and you don't feel like you need a second cleanse, but the hydration is what I love about this. It leaves my skin so soft. So loving this. And Paula's Choice does have a new release. I just wanted to mention they have this new Discoloration Repair Serum. They did send this out to me. I didn't even mention what was PR. I think everything in this video is PR except the Sunday Riley that I'll be talking about. Sorry, I usually try and mention what I got in PR and what I didn't, but I don't think I mentioned that yet. This has tranexamic acid in here and Boccuccio. I have yet to try anything with tranexamic acid, and I'm really excited to give this a go because I really want to see if it makes a difference in my melasma. I have super dark melasma spots now, especially being pregnant. I can't wait to see. Let me know if you guys have tried any tranexamic acid serums that you guys really enjoy. Tranexamic acid is supposed to have great brightening benefits, but I'm still trying out the Drunk Elephant lactic acid to see how I'm liking that. I still have to do a follow-up with that. Look for that and probably a favorites video coming up. So I wanted to wait to incorporate this into my routine, but I'm excited to see what this will do for my melasma. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that this is the newest release from Paula's Choice, but yet to try it. Okay, now we're getting to the misses. I have 3 misses. The first one is from the Inkey list, the Super Bright Moisturizer. I could not wait to try this. The fact that it was promising to brighten skin and to give a nice glow to the skin and to be extra moisturizing. I'm like, that's everything I want in a moisturizer. I want to look glowy, I want it to give me hydration, but this was a big disappointment. First of all, it did not give me the moisture I was hoping for, and it's confusing because on the directions it says to use a pea-sized amount. I use probably about 4 pea-sized dots, and even that is not enough moisture. So I don't know who is only able to use a pea-sized amount and to get enough occlusiveness from this moisturizer, but it's not me. I feel like I need a ton of product to get that moisture I crave, and then once I smear it into my skin, it takes a while for it to absorb. I feel like it sits on the skin. It kind of feels a little heavy. It's just not a pleasing moisturizer to use. I mean, granted, it's only 12 bucks. It's a nice buy, but even still, it's not worth it to me. I don't get the moisture. It feels heavy. Just not my favorite. The next product I don't have in front of me, I just tore up my house looking for this eye cream. I'm sure I'll eventually find it in like one of my daughter's like doll houses or something. I don't know, any of you with young kids, do you find random things in like toys and Lego sets? They steal my things and you just find them all over the house. So I'm sure it'll turn up eventually, but I did try out the Josie Marin Paretinal eye cream for a while. I gave it probably a good month's go. They sent it out last month and I appreciate them. I love Josie Marin so much. You know, you guys know how much I rave about that SPF, but this eye cream was a big fail for me. First of all, it has this like almost pasty consistency, and it does not leave that nice hydrated sheen underneath the eyes that I like. It gives almost like this matte look, which emphasizes wrinkles. The complete opposite of what I want out of an eye cream. I want something that's gonna plump out my fine lines, give me hydration. It emphasized all the crepiness. It made concealer go on horribly. Not a fan. I'm sorry I don't have it in front of me to show you guys. Hopefully I can do a little insert if it turns up. But yeah, the texture of it was just very strange, and it's almost like clumpy when you apply it, and it takes a while for it to rub in. Yeah, not a fan. It did have a nice ingredient list, nice hydrators in there, and it was really unfortunate because when I opened it, I thought I was gonna love it because I saw how thick and like balm-like it was, and I love a really occlusive balm-like eye cream. I like that extra, that seal underneath my eyes to keep in the hydration, but it had such a strange texture. It was hard to rub in. It like sat on top of my skin. Very odd. So yeah, that was an unfortunate big miss for me. I was so hopeful for that, but yeah, it was a big no-go. And just by the way, the Pro Retinol thing, don't get fooled by that marketing. Pro Retinol is actually a lot of nice products, but don't be fooled. It's not going to give you those like skin resurfacing, that skin regenerating benefits that retinol is proven to do. So I just wanted to mention that. And again, I'm sorry I don't have it in front of me, but yeah, just trust me, it's not worth your money. Not in my eyes anyway. I know did have some positive reviews online, but for me, I just did not get along with it. And then next up, the Sunscreen by Sunday Riley. This is an SPF of 30. This is a chemical and mineral sunscreen, which is why I was so excited about this. I'm usually a huge fan of these mixed filter sunscreens. The Dermatology one I love. The Ken Make, the Mermaid UV Gel is a mixed sunscreen. What's another example? The Volition Prismatic Luminizing Shield. Usually these formulas are great because you get the benefits of both the mineral sunscreens with it being more of a gentle formula, and then the chemical filters balance out the white cast and you get more of like a pleasing formula. And you also tend to not get that chemical sting as much as a full chemical sunscreen would give you. So I thought I was gonna love this, but unfortunately this feels so heavy on the skin. And it's strange because this does contain denatured alcohol in here. And I'm just mentioning that because usually denatured alcohol, when it's added to a product, the intent with it is to help with the dry down time. And sometimes it can allow for a lighter feeling product, but this feels super heavy still. I did not get any sting with the denatured alcohol and with it having chemical filters in here, but I just thought that was worth a mention. It still felt super heavy on the skin. It has a nice like powdery feel once it dries down. There's no real heavy tackiness to me. It does have an initial tackiness, but once it dries down, it's actually pretty silky feeling. And the one pro to this is really nice underneath makeup. I felt like it helped adhere my makeup. And I'll do a little insert where you guys can see me applying this. I didn't think I overly applied it. Put on the normal amount that I usually do, but you'll see it took forever for the sunscreen to rub in, and it left this horrible white cast initially. It looked like I way over applied the sunscreen, so I feel like you almost have to under apply it to get a nice application, which isn't the goal when you're using SPF. You want to be able to enjoy the formula, enjoy the experience. I shouldn't have to worry about the amount I'm applying. Also, the packaging is so bad. It just like pours out. You can't control how much you're actually using. For $35, I would expect a nice like pump package. It kind of feels cheap to me. It has a strong chemical sunscreen smell. Ooh, once this dries down, it does give a pretty dewy sheen to the skin, but the pink hue is a little odd. You can see that I have a contrast between the warm tones in my neck as compared to the cooler tones in my face. So I can't see this getting along with too many skin tones. Maybe just pale skin tones, honestly, that this would work for. Even me being on the fair side, this is not, I don't know, I just did not like the pink tone hue to this, which is weird because I love the Volition and that has a pinky tone to it, but this was odd on the skin. It had too strong of a cast for me. It definitely dissipates, but that cast is pretty strong initially. It takes forever to rub in. It feels heavy. I hate that strong chemical sunscreen smell. It wears well underneath makeup. That's the only positive for me. I was disappointed in the cost. The amount you're getting for the price, you're getting 1.5 fluid ounces. And if you compare the packaging to the Symbright moisturizer, like look how tiny it is. It's a little mini. You're not getting much for your money, and this was just not pleasing to use. And when I'm reaching for a sunscreen, I want to enjoy the product. I want a formula that's going to make me reach for sunscreen every single day. So yeah, this was a big fail. All right, so that brings us to the end here. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if there's a new skincare release that you're excited about, that you would like me to review. If you've tried any of these products, what your thoughts are. I'd love to hear from you guys. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for watching. Look over on my Instagram. There's going to be a giveaway coming. I'll probably post that within the next day or two, so look out for that. And I just want to say thank you to you guys. Thanks for always being so kind in the comments. I always love hearing from you guys. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.